Hey folks, and welcome to the latest video in the Rhapsody Power Pack series. I'm Andy Lapping, and in this video I'll show you element information boxes. Now this is another client requested helper. Specifically, they wanted to be able to show tags on activity diagrams, but I've gone beyond that with this solution. Here we have an activity diagram. If I locate this action in the model browser, we can see it has a tag. The problem is that if I try to drag that tag onto the diagram, Rhapsody won't let me. It just simply doesn't support that. So let's instead create an element information box to show that tag. Now this is a SysML model, so the Add New menu has been hijacked. And the easiest way to add something outside of SysML is to use the Add New Model Element helper I showed in an earlier video. I'll do that now. Now it doesn't matter where you create the information box, so store it wherever you want. I'll put it in the package. Let's give that a name, and then I'll drag it onto the diagram. Now I need to define the source of the information. To do that, I can either use a dependency or I can use an anchor. Let's use an anchor to connect it to the action that owns the tag. Next, I'll run the helper to update it, the Power Pack update element information box. And there, that tag is now displayed on the diagram. I can also set a property to automatically perform that update for all information boxes whenever I save. Let's do that now here on the triggered helper page in the project properties. Now, there are times when you want the source of the information to be different than the graphical element you've attached it to. For example, this prepare pizza call operation is mapped to an operation in the model. If I locate the operation by clicking that little operation symbol in the corner, then there we can see that's the element that has the tags I want to show. Let's add another element information box. And this time I'll actually let the automation rename it. Now I'll define the source of the information, this time by using a dependency. So I'll add one from the element information box to that operation, and I'll use the Power Pack Add Dependencies tool to do it. Now note that this is a plain dependency, it doesn't need any kind of stereotype. Now I can drag that onto the diagram, and if I want to, I can attach it graphically using an anchor just for clarity. If I save, the auto update now kicks in and populates that new box with the 3 tags from the operation. This time, of course, it's coming from the element at the end of the dependency. The anchor is ignored by the automation, but it's still a good graphical indicator for the reader. Now, if the source model element has a description, then that's automatically included. For example, let's add a description to that operation. And then if I click save, the information box automatically updates as well. You can also extend the element information box to populate your own tags with your own information. Now this is all documented in the help, and a sample is included. I'll use that sample by setting this post-process plugin name property on the element information box. I'll set that to the name of the plugin that's in the sample. Now, when I click save, that post-process plugin kicks in and it adds 2 more tags, the source of the information and a timestamp when we saved. Now, of course, your extensions can populate any data that's appropriate for your models. Well, that's it for this video. Over the course of the series, we'll explore the rest of the Rhapsody Power Pack features that will greatly improve your Rhapsody user experience. So please do subscribe if you want to be notified as those videos get published. But for now, thanks for watching.